Hello. Oh, shoot. I forgot to do something. Hello, hello. Oh, sorry. I don't know if that shows. So we're here to do hero time. Three yes or no questions. 32 for a deeper read. I'm gonna log into a few things here. Oopsies. Forgot to log in. Type in your free questions if you want. The yes or no questions are a little bit shorter than the deep read, but you can put in your question and I will answer. Password. Yay. Thanks, Barbara. What is the password? Great. Just logging into one more thing, but feel free to put your question, free yes or no question. Deeper readings are 32 bucks. Mm, mm, oh, I don't know. Try this one. I'm here. It's been a while. This is it is real. I'm not gonna be on here too long today, but it's been a long time. Barbara, it's over with you and Charlie. Okay, give me one moment. One moment, Barbara, and I'll get to you first. Mm, okay, I'll figure that out later. Okay, you get. Aw, thanks, Mary. Thanks, Mary. That's very cute. Okay, Barbara, let's start here. It's been a while since I've been on here. Okay, over with Barbara and Charlie. Hmm. So it's always more complex than yes or no for me. Um, so essentially, it feels like with you and Charlie, there's a period of not feeling so great, and there is opportunity for resolution. Um, so I do get that there's, yeah, like it's almost like this time is like, oh, is supposed to be here for you two to hopefully get you two in tune with yourselves a little bit more so that you can come forward for a resolution. So let me know if you got that, Barbara. Hey, I know it has been so long. Hi, Pratik. Hey, Queen. Oh, we do, Queen. We do one free question, one free yes or no question. You're the first person in the YouTube. Yes, I'm also on TikTok, but I love that you're here on YouTube too. Yay. Okay, let's do. Hi, Stacy. Oh my gosh, I haven't seen some of you in so long. Okay, let's go to Sheila, and then I will keep my eyes open for payments. Just let me know if you did a payment. I don't know if I'm gonna get a notification properly. So just let me know if you made a payment. Hi, Pratik. Okay, I'll do you after. Sheila, will I be single in August? Interesting. Sheila, do you want to? Just kidding, don't answer that. I'm not getting energy of of being single. I do get a more connected sense of self, um, which, like, could be singledom, but I don't get that. Like, I get relationships. So, Sheila, I get for this to come forward for you, I mean, do what you want. If you want to be single, but I get that, like, there's connection, like deep connection, that can be formed from this place. So hopefully all parties have to participate in this energy for it to really come true and come together. Come true, it's not really a saying, for it to come together that way. But I don't I don't see you being single. But if you want that, you can totally choose it because our choice is our gift and our prerogative. If you want to do a deeper read at all, just let me know because we can go into that a bit more. So Pratik, I said Pratik. Oh, you sent Marielle? Okay. Let me write you down, Marielle, for a deep read. I'm going to do Pratik. And then I only have 10 spots open for, so now 9. What? My live, my live says it's restricted. Is it still working for you all? I don't know what that means. Okay, I'll do Pratik still. And then we'll do one more question. Aw, sorry, Stacy, sending you lots of love. You can see me? I don't know why it says restricted. Huh. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll do Pratik Alexa, and then we'll go Marielle will go into your deep read. Oh, and then Queen, sorry. Pratik Queen on YouTube. So Pratik, we'll do Queen on YouTube. Alexa, sorry, Alexa, I bumped you on. Alexa on TikTok, and then we'll go into Marielle's deep read. I don't know. I guess someone might have reported me. I don't know why. Maybe I might go in and out again on TikTok. Just give me a sec. We'll do these 3 questions. Marielle, can I reset before we do our DM read? Hi, Miss Pickett. Yes, you can ask a question, Miss Pickett. Hi, Sophia. Miss Pickett, I'm gonna have you after Marielle's deep reading if you're still around. But I'll write you down. I'll let you know the order, everyone. And then Sophia, I'll put you after Miss Pickett on YouTube. So, okay, cool. So I'm going to do, here's the order, everyone, on both YouTube and TikTok. Weird technology, cool thing. The order is for questions, Pratik Queen on YouTube, Alexa on TikTok, Marielle for a deep read, Miss Pickett on YouTube, Sophia on YouTube. So that's the order. Hi, Phantom. Yes, you can be added after Sophia. I will tell the names in a few seconds again, but Phantom, you're added onto the list. You get 1 free yes or no question to go deeper into it or anything. It's $32. Okay. Pratik. You still here, Pratik? I'm going back up to your question. Okay, cool. You're welcome. And by the way, everyone, a deeper read is like 11-ish minutes. So just to give you a time frame. All right, we're doing Pratik's question. Will Austin and me get into a romantic? Ooh, let's see, Pratik and Austin. Pratik and Austin. Whoa, interesting. So the first thing that I felt, Pratik, was like your question. How do I describe this? It was like, fudge. How do I describe the feeling? I felt your question and it feels very up in the air, I guess is a way that I can put it. And it feels like you have an energetic say in this for some reason. Like I feel like it's kind of your decision, which is interesting because there's 2 people. So it's always the other person and you, but it feels like there's like some internal stuff and action that can help facilitate being in a relationship together. So like I feel the relationship possibility. So I feel it. I feel like there's some like internal either dialogue or work to like help you have a say in making this happen. Does that make sense? It's his choice. I see. And I get the nerves that I felt. Okay. Let me just see really quickly. That's so interesting. Oh. Okay. So here's what I'm getting. He's presenting you with not being ready. I get it. Oh my gosh, I get it. He's presenting you with not being ready. You have the choice of what you're going to do with that or not, because we don't have to take people for what they say, but we kind of like that's all we can really do. So if he's telling you he's not ready, it's like your decision whether you want to move forward with that, with him not being ready, or just move on. And I feel nerves in regards to either him or the situation. But yeah, you have a say whether you want to partake in that kind of not ready energy or whether you just want to move on. So you can be in like a situationship relationship possibly. Does that make sense? That's what I'm getting. Hi, Johanna on YouTube. Yes, I'll add you. I have a little bit of a list. I'll tell you in a minute what the list is, and I'll give you a time frame. Okay. Oh, tons of love, Pratik. And like, if you want commitment, you deserve commitment back. Just saying. That was a personal thing. So take that with a grain of salt. But also, I do believe that, and you do deserve that. Okay. I know it's so hard. It's hard. Relationships are so hard. It is about a readiness, and timing can be a thing. And all we can do is choose our choices amongst what people give us or don't give us. It's not always pretty butterflies, that's for sure. Oh my God, I just spat water out. Oops. Onto my computer. You're welcome. Okay, Queen on YouTube, are you still here? I see you. Can you just let me know like a heart or something that you're still here? So on my list, I have Queen and Alexa for yes or no questions. They're typically quicker. Marielle for a deep read. It's around 11 minutes. Then I have Miss Pickett for a question, Sophia for a question, Phantom for a question, Johanna for a question. So if you leave, it's okay. I get it, but that's the order. And the questions take like a minute or two, I would say. Oh, Jay. Hi, Jay. I'll add you onto the list, Jay, after Johanna on TikTok. Oh, thanks for the gifts. Actually, I'm going to bump you up for giving me a gift. So it'll go Queen, Alexa, then Jay. Thank you for the gift. Okay. Okay, Queen, you're here. Awesome. A general read, Johanna? Yeah, we can do a general read, a general question. That's kind of a deep read a little bit. It's good to see you. Because the format of what I'm doing sort of changes. I can give you like a general like card or two, sure. We can see what happens. No, it's okay, Marielle. It's okay. I like to honor the payments for the deep reads as well. Okay, I see your question, Queen. Is your lover upset with your financial situation? Oh, interesting. The first thing I get is yes, but let me see. It's not showing too much here, so I'm not sure if either they're not showing it or something. I do get a deep sensation like yes, but I don't get that they I don't get they hold it against you or they're not showing that. Give me 1 sec with this energy. Because I did get they're doing construction in my building. Oh, sorry if you can hear that. Anyways, can you still hear me? What do you mean? Is it Jaden or somebody else? Oh, being upset with your financial situation? Yikes, that feels so close. Go away. I know, I'm sorry. So this is your lover energy. So whoever you're asking about, which you're when you said is my lover upset, that's what we tapped into. Whoever your lover is, this is the energy around it. It is. It's okay. I got my skills. It is really loud. I'm just sorry for you all. I'll be able to get through it, but I'm sorry if it's loud. That would have to be another question, Queen, and I'd have to go a bit deeper. So let me know if this answers your question or not. But like outwardly presenting no, and they don't want to be upset about your financial situation, does it maybe internally bother them a little bit, maybe about relationship with finances or something? Yes, but I don't get that they want to hold it against you. Does that make sense? Hey, Sarah. I know it has been a minute. Sorry about the construction. It literally sounds like it's in my freaking room. Yeah, you're welcome, Queen. Okay, Alexa, are you here on TikTok? It has been a while. Oh, I'm still restricted on TikTok. I forgot. Oh well. Like, they've been working for so long in my building. Oh my gosh. If you're here, Alexa, put like a heart in the chat. Of course you can, Sarah. I'm going to add you to the list, Sarah. I don't know. I don't think I have any like subscriber stuff anymore. I'm not sure. Alexa, there you are. I'll put you down, Sarah. I'll see if you're still subscriber or not. If not, no worries. I'll just add you to the list. Yay, there you are. Thanks, Alexa. Does Grant see himself proposing to me ever in the future? Let's see. You're welcome. So the first thing I get is a yes. And the way, yeah, exactly. The way that the yes feels, it like feels far away or further away than right now. Like the yes that I get feels like it's like, I don't know how to describe it. It goes like, yeah, like it goes like this into timeline, like distance time. And that's exactly what this cards are sort of also supporting, is that there's a rest period, but there is like a desire for it. Okay. Dating for 1 year. Nice. Okay. So I do see the yes. I do see the potential of it. It takes two people to get to that place, of course, to get to like marriage or engagement and stuff. And I mean, they have to make a decision, obviously. But at this point, I do get a yes in the future as of right now. So I hope that helps. Sorry about the construction, everyone. It wasn't going when I first started. Aw, yeah, you're welcome. Jay on TikTok. Are you still here? We should just like dance with it. Oh. Okay, perfect. Can you repeat your question? Oh, there we go. You just did. Amazing. Aw, thanks, Sarah. Sarah, I'll add you for the gift, for sending gifts. I'll add you up to the next. Sarah, you'll be next. Thank you. And then Marielle, you're going to go after Sarah. Okay, well, Kay and I reconcile. Let's see, Jay. Interesting. Okay. So bear with me because this is kind of a layered response. So the first sensation that I get is no, but it kind of feels to me reactive. Like the first response is like no. And it kind of feels reactive, or like I don't want to say immature. I'm not calling anyone immature, but it just feels like quick. And then I was like, but I feel like there's more, and there is more. I feel like underneath the no, there is a desire to reconcile, but it's like they're oh, okay. That would make sense then. But yeah, it feels like there's like they really need to do some self-reflection sorry about the tapping, everyone, but they really need to do some self-reflection to get to that yes. I hope they do. There's a bit of resistance with the self-reflection for sure. So they are being invited to get into their into themselves and feel what's going on for them to get to a yes. And I hope they can, because this yes feels kind of dependent on their ability to do the work to get there, if that makes sense. So yes, they do, but can they get their ish together? That's sort of up in the air a bit, but they do want to. They're just kind of, a bit snappy right now, if you know what I mean. With time, hopefully there's more openness to it. Yeah, you're welcome. Thanks for the gifts before. Okay, Sarah. Thank you for the gifts, Sarah. You're next. Anyone on YouTube still here? I still have my YouTube people. I just don't know if they're still here. Hi, Lisa. I'll just check in with my list in a second. Sorry about the construction all of a sudden, everyone. I don't know how many gifts. Yeah, if you sent some gifts. You sent some gifts. Oh, Miss Prickett. Oh, sorry, Miss Prickett. You're going to be after Marielle's deep read. So Miss Pickett, you have probably 12 minutes until I get to you. Ooh, I love your question though. 12 minutes around that for Miss Pickett, if that's cool. Should I go to tonight's event, the weather and work? Oh. Sarah, of course, make your own decisions from what I say. Take everything I say with a grain of salt and check in with yourself. Okay, awesome. Awesome, Miss Pickett. What I'm hearing really deeply is and I almost feel emotional about it. I feel emotional about saying no. So my first reaction is to say no, but what I'm getting is that it's based off of the stressors that you're feeling. It's okay to say no. If you really get the excitement to go and it feels like a fuck yes, then go. But I'm getting a more vulnerable, tender no and feeling okay with that no. But please make your, check in with yourself on that. Yeah, it says it can go either way, but just really tune into yourself. Yeah, Sarah, I kind of get more care for yourself. Marielle, are you here? Sarah's got one more cue because she gave gifts, and then Marielle, you're next. You mean say no is something you should do? I don't know what you mean by that. Oh, hi, Johanna. You are probably 15 minutes away. Oh, what is all this I don't know at YouTube. I've never seen these little crown things before. I don't know what those are. Oh. Then, have you ever heard that thing of shoulding ourselves? I should do that. You don't gotta should do nothing, do what's best for yourself and trust that any opportunity is still there for you, even if you don't go. Your path is your path, and you taking care of yourself gets you closer to what you're wanting anyways. So Marielle, you're next. New job, 2025. We're a little bit halfway. Yeah, I do get that. Hi, Marielle. We can get started in a sec. I do get that. There was moving forward into a yes, into a new career, right directly followed with some triggers. So there could be some, I don't want to say you need to do more inner work because I know inner work, but there is possibly like linking yourself to that new job. And I do get a yes. Look at that too. Yeah, that too. I didn't even see that card yet. So, okay, sounds good, Mariel. So everyone that's on both YouTube, 555 on a timer. Cute. Oh, and it's 222. Well, freaking dooba. I don't know what I'm gonna say. That's cute. They have a lot of stress in your current. Yeah. Clear that stress so you can move towards the new for sure. You're welcome, Sarah. Good to see you. Okay, so I'll say my list one more time. I'm doing a deep read with Marielle. It's around 11 minutes. Then I have Miss Pickett for a question, Sophia, Phantom, Johanna for a question after. Yay. Okay, awesome. So deep reads are around 11 minutes, everyone. So you can sort of hang out or go somewhere and come back. Oh shit, I just pressed the wrong thing. Sorry, one moment. Where's my timer on my timer? Where's my timer? Where's my timer? Oh, no. What the hey? Sorry, I don't know where my timer is. Hello? Oh, there it is. I found it. Okay. Oh my gosh, so funny. All right, starting with Marielle's deep read, pressing my timer. Sorry about the construction. There's so much going on right now. It wasn't going all morning until just I pressed record, so that's cute. We love that. But we're here. I'm here for it. It's just a little bit to navigate, but it's okay. 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 So, Marielle, it has there's like a little bit of like an intuitive blockage potentially presenting itself for you. So I think that, based on your awareness of like your work and stuff, it just feels like there's something to be softened or nurtured in your like knowings and maybe your manifestation work or something. Something to be softened. So that's for you. I know that's not what we're looking for, but they typically do that. So let's see. Dedication to like being successful and having success come in. So I think that was an extra thing for your work. So that's cute. Come on. Here we go. Yay. Okay, here we go. I got his energy. This is the first bit that I get for him. It's so interesting. I don't know what he's presenting on the outside, but that's what I get. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, that might be getting my nervous system a little bit, everyone. Okay. So after I finish these questions, I think my list is going to be closed because this is blowing my brain out a little bit. You didn't talk to him today. Okay. So it just kind of feels like he's in this kind of energy, and it feels like a queen is setting the space for like loss or walking away from something, which we can know what that could be towards. I think he feels a little bit like not helpless, but kind of. And I think that that's sort of goes into what we've been picking up on in the last few days. Helpless is a very different word from what we've used, but it does kind of feel like that. Like, not helpless, that's not the right word. And that he also has a knowing, like he's going to get clarity with relationship stuff sometime soon. And I think he like kind of is like dodging it because he knows it might not be the best. Defeated, close. I'm very particular with words, as we know, but like close. Hi, Nettie. I'm going to add you to the list, Nettie. I'll come to you in a sec to tell you when that is. I'm just in a deep read right now. Yeah, like speaking of defeated, like that's kind of like this energy right here. So confirmation for what you're saying. Hi, Erica. Just in a deep read, everyone. I've got my list for questions after. I'll tell you them in a second. Between them to see what we get. She might be. Oh, okay. She might be setting. Yeah. All right, Erica. Sounds good. Well, it seems to me like there's setting the space for, whoa, hello. It's like setting the space for personal, like doing her own thing and like, walking away from something, starting something else new. So I feel like that's what she's setting the space for. It's more for like herself, if that makes sense. Yeah, she feels that like D kind of withholds his greatness where she feels she can get that from somewhere else. You're welcome, Erica. I'll let you know where you are on the list soon. There's a bit of a list. Deep reads are still available, I think. Hopefully that construction stops soon. Not really, Marielle. Not really. Like, it just feels like to me there's just movement forward and there's sort of like seeing what's going on or like trying to see what's going on and being like, that's weird. It just feels like it's like I gather she's being a little bit more colder. And I think that that's a bit like concerning. And that's a portion of this like defeated kind of energy we see a little bit. Thanks, Erica. His or hers? I forget what I said. His or her knowing? Hers? Oh, no, his. If it's his, it's like that, she's kind of feeling conflicted and wanting to stand in her own energy. Yeah, so that answers that. He kind of knows that she's over his BS, essentially. There's new plans kind of in motion that he might have to take a new path solo soon, potentially. And he's kind of scared of it. How do they feel? This is how they feel about the relationship. Guarded, conflicted. That's what I get here. About you? LOL. Oh my gosh. First one that came out was The Rest, which we've seen a lot. But it's like, how do I say this? I want to say it's like he's seeing you in a new light, but it's not a new light. I know, right? It's not a new light. It's like, to me, it feels like partially because of what's going on in his life, he jumps into seeing the better side or good side. Yeah, of course you have. Exactly. Yeah, and he sees that as well. It just, to me, feels like the deep-rooted thing is out of fear. Like He's seeing that out of fear right now versus being like in this space of love, if that makes sense. But yeah, of course he feels that way towards. He's always known that. But it's sort of saying like, you know, wait to some capacity. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, it says for you, well, I literally saw keep doing your manifestation. And as I said the word manifestation, the magician came out. So that's cute. Can we see what's coming up? Yes. What the heck? Oh, there we go. What's coming up? Whoa, movement. Oh, but being curious about it. This is what we keep seeing. It's like, I think that there's going to be even more, there's potential for more openness towards you, more communication and stuff like that. But it is saying, be curious about what's behind it. So that's kind of what, for you two, for D and U, there's definitely energy for more communication, but like be aware, you know, kind of energy. Okay, sounds good, Phantom. Sorry, I missed Phantom's message. Yeah, keep going with exactly what you're looking for. How cool is that? How direct is that? Okay, that was for you. Them. And then I think we have time for like one, maybe two more questions with the timer. I know, right? So good. You're doing great. There's disappointment with where things are at with them, I see. It's interesting. It's like they're both wanting better for themselves and want to create better for themselves. And they're like wanting to walk this path. But I honestly feel like, well, first of all, I see the star card. There's like, you know, he might want to walk towards that as an example, but, or there's light elsewhere is kind of what I get from that. Like they want this harmony and stuff so bad, but there's like in their choices is roaming around like a heartbreak kind of thing. Like, so I don't like, I wouldn't say that it's anyone's like first thing to be like, yay, I get to break up, unless there's something like, I don't know, unless that's where someone's at, which is also valid, but I don't get that for them. I get they're not like, yay, let's break up. It's like, oh, like I hate this, it sucks, but like this is probably what's coming anyways, kind of thing. Hey, Jess. Timing for when I might hear about work. Yeah, let's check into work. How are you, Jess? I'll add you to the list, Jess. Did you send a gift, Jess? Because it does bump you up if you did send a gift. Let me know. I kind of was in a different world. I won't be able to get there. Yeah, definitely, Marielle. Definitely for your last comment. Oh, 1 sec. There's the timer, but let me just do your last question. Timing here about work. Oh, interesting. Okay, timing with work. Cute. This is like your work energy I get all the time. So like, I really hope it plays out this way for you because every single time with work, it's like so good. So timing for that. Let's see. Ooh, oh my gosh, cute. That's not 10. Manifestation is in the works. That's cute. It kind of feels like the 10 mark, to be honest. Yeah, this is all great energy. 10 is the number that's like literally one of the only numbers that's really hitting a little bit. Is that 10 days? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, to the conflict stuff. Like, yeah, definitely about if there wasn't conflict, they would have done it for sure. Okay, sounds good, Johanna. I kind of get that for your career stuff, and it feels pretty good. Does that make sense? 10 days? Because I get 10. I can try and shuffle again if that doesn't make any sense, but to me, that's what I get. That's kind of what I get. Oh, getting the promotion? It feels like you, literally. Like, look, I got the star. Yeah, it feels like you. That's what I'm getting energy towards. Yeah. And as we know, you know, like choices and things can shift things, but I just every single time I read for your career stuff, it feels really good. So I love that for you. You're welcome. Okie dokie. We're gonna move. Hey, I think the construction stopped, everyone. This is so good. They don't have a choice for this. It's me or me. Yeah, exactly. It's you or you. Okay, I'll while I'm shuffling, I'll share my order of the list. Okay. My list goes like so. These are all just questions. I don't have any DM reads booked at the moment. Excuse me. I have Miss Pickett, Sophia, Phantom, Johanna, Nettie, Erica. I'm sorry. Jess gave me a gift. I just saw that. Thanks, Jess. So sorry. One more time. Jess gave a gift. So Jess, Miss Pickett. So sorry. Jess, Miss Pickett, Sophia, Phantom, Johanna. I said that weird. Nettie, Erica. And these questions have a bit of depth. They're not necessarily as deep as the DM reads, of course. Okay, I see your thing, Miss Pickett. All right, Jess, let's get to your lovely question. I think, or can you pin, or no, I have to pin it. Can you retype it, or do you want me to look for it? Thank you for the gift, Jess. Oh, I think I got it. I got it. I got it. Got it. Okay. Thanks for retyping it. I don't know why I only have these cards. Hold on. Let me shuffle. All right. Oh. Ooh, nerves. Nerves. So I saw two cards, and the first thing I was feeling was, and of course, always do what's best for you. Take what I say with a grain of salt. Follow your heart over what I say any day. I do get the sensation that there was like a desire for breakup, which is almost like it's not always enough information. Sometimes we need to take things in from multiple sides, but the desire feels pretty strong for a breakup. And it does in the cards, it gave new beginning and like moving out of deception. And deception doesn't have to mean lying. Deception is just like not a great sensation, possibly. So I could be picking up Jess on a feeling that's there, and it does infer like breaking up, but you have to be the one to decide that and feel what's best for you right now. So I don't know. Let me know how that feels. Move at your own pace, at your own time. Do whatever feels best for you. Okay, beautiful. Well, I'm sending you lots of love, Jess. I'm so glad we got to see you. Feeling this strongly, but it's hard. That's exactly what I'm sort of getting. It's okay. Take your time with it. There's no like written rule about how you're supposed to do things, you know? Like obviously we want to take into consideration all parties, but you really have to feel your feelings and sensations so that you feel yes for whatever you do, break up or stay in your own way. So take your time. Yeah, that's okay. You can sit with that, or if you ever want to do a deep read on that, we can definitely step into that, Jess. You just let me know. Okay. Whoa, 444. I saw 4444, and then there was another 4 beside it. Whoa. Hi, Maribel. Maribel, I'll add you to the list. Okay, Miss Pickett. So the list is, these are for questions. They'll go a little bit quicker than other readings will go. I've got Miss Pickett, Sophia, Phantom, Johanna, Nettie, Erica, then Maribel. Yay. Okay, Miss Pickett, let's do your question. If I get permission from Spirit. Oh, interesting. Spoke to my daughter. Okay. What, how do I say this? I know you have connection to this, so fuck. Sorry, give me a sec to work on verbalizing. You, our spirit, our guides. Oh, your spirit or your guides? Because I feel like we have the ability to choose and say what we want. We are the ones that essentially say this is what we want, and they kind of move with us. Are you looking for a sign? Is that what you mean by permission? Your spirit guides? Interesting. Are you looking for a sign if it feels aligned or not? Because, like, essentially, what I'm trying to say is that you give the permission and they support and love and follow everything that you choose. Okay, got it. Okay. Will it be successful? Yeah, so it feels like I've got what I have here is a journey towards success. And so I'll show you. It feels like there's a lot of energy. This doesn't have to mean romance. There's a lot of like energy. This could be like life story. This could be navigating like a even potentially a financial, I don't want to call it wound, but I don't know what else to say in like at this moment. Like it's like these steps, what you're doing and the step towards your business are leading you towards financial success. So like yes, ultimately yes, I get it will be successful. I do get that there might be some like things within this decision that either challenge or ask you to like really believe in yourself more. I mean, no path is like perfect and pretty the whole time. I mean, generally speaking, there's a lot of lessons that we have. So it kind of feels like yes, it will be profitable and successful as you continue to navigate your financial story. I'd have to almost go into a deeper read. I'll try and give you a quick answer, Miss Pickett, on that. Sorry, I don't. It's kind of funny calling you Miss Pickett, but that's what I see. You're struggling financially. So what I feel, because like what I'm feeling, and I hope this helps. And then if you want to go into a deeper read, let me know. But I'll try and give you a little something here. So what I'm feeling is a really direct relationship to the financial story. I don't know if it's free or not. I can't remember. It's either really cheap or free. Let me check. But I do have a love and money like manifestation guide. I'm just checking it right now if it's free or not. Yeah, it's free. So it's called Flirt with Money, Date in Abundance. And it's on here. I'll put my healing hub here. And then give me 1 second to Rebecca's Healing. Oh shit. Rebecca'sHealingHub.com. So check that out. There's 2 free guides that might be really beneficial for you, but ultimately there feels like I don't know how to freaking say this. There's still room right now to work through financial fears to clear the path for success. Always do what you need to do for yourself financially. Like, always take everything anyone says, including me, with a grain of salt. It feels like this is a profitable step for you to take, but it might take time. So I don't know if there's things you want or need to do to help facilitate all of this inner work and outer work to get to that place. Ugh, I hope this is making some sort of sense. Let me know if it's making sense. And then if you want to do a deeper read into it, let me know. You're welcome. No, the construction's back. I'm sorry, everyone. Okay. Sophia, are you still here? My list is Sophia, Phantom, Johanna, Nettie, Erica, then Maribel. And then I might close my list after that. I don't know how to put that on my TikTok. You're welcome. Sophia, are you here on YouTube? No more hanging around. So, Sophia, if you're not here, I'm going to move to Phantom. Are you here? If you are here, drop a I'm here or a heart in the chat. So I don't think Sophia's here. So Phantom, then Johanna. Johanna, if you're here. Sorry, I don't know why I keep switching my words with that. Okay, let's start there. Johanna, let's start with you. And then I'll come back to the other two. I think. Okay, Erica, sounds good. So I'm going to go Johanna. I'm going to check in with Sophia or Phantom, but then I have Nettie, Erica, Maribel. Trying to work with it, you know? All right. What is your lovely question? I don't know if you typed it before. And then after these readings, I'm going to close, after these questions and readings, I'm going to close my list. Will be a long or short wait at the doctor tomorrow. Oh, interesting. Let's see. Oh, I see a visual. Of course. I am getting time. So I keep kind of getting the notion of time. I hope it changes and that you're getting right away, but I do feel like there's time. So there is like maybe leaning more towards like, but that can change. So what I'm going to say is I'm getting a longer wait. There's so many energies involved in that can definitely shift. Like if someone like doesn't show up or changes their mind or something, this can shift. But right now I'm getting a longer wait, if that makes sense. Let me know. Keep me posted. Aw, you're anxious? Aw. Well, do you have something you can like bring with you to keep you company? That could be like a stress squeeze ball, that could be a book, that could be a friend, that could be a game that you play on your phone, something to help like nurture your feelings while you're there. I hope it goes quick. I really do. How many minutes? Ooh, I don't. Timing is very different in the spirit world. I can try, but I'm going to give a big disclaimer that it's very different. It's not giving me a time. Hold on. It's not really giving me a time. Let me see if I can feel it out. And technically that's another question, but Nettie, if you're here, you're next, or Phantom, or Sophia, if you're here, let me know. Let me see. Yeah, it's not really giving me. It's so interesting. Oh. Hi, Nettie. Awesome. Thanks for that. I want to say like, I don't know what, 4 to 5. I don't know if 45 minutes is long. I don't know. Timing is so hard. They are giving the notion of a bit of waiting still. I hope it changes for you because it can change and go quick. But I'm getting the sensation, I don't know if 45 minutes is long, but maybe there's 45 minutes as an example because time is so different. 45 minutes as an example, could be longer. And I hope it's shorter, and like bring tools and things like that, like whether it's like a juice box even or something, or like even something squishy you can hold, or someone or something, make a call, or I know maybe you can't make calls in doctor's offices, but yeah, like bring something for yourself to nurture yourself, if that makes sense. Let me know how that feels. Sending you lots of hugging energy for your doctors. Lots of love for that. Okay, moving into Nettie. Let me know if you got that, Johanna. Tons of love. Will I get the apartment? Let's see, Nettie. I feel open energy. Let's see what that means. I see it. I see like an open door to your apartment or an apartment. Yeah, it feels, so the cards are interesting. It feels like I'm getting a view of, oh, is your anxiety why it seems like a weight? Oh, sorry, Nettie, one moment. It doesn't feel like no, it feels like there might be a weight and your anxiety might be like from that weight a little bit. That's more what it feels like to me. Let me know if that makes sense. So, Nettie, it feels like there's like, I'm getting a view of an apartment. I am getting, it's like a hallway to seeing the door. So I'm not in the apartment. And I wonder, I, is there a better one? Like, let me just see. There's some sort of protector over this apartment stuff. Yeah. I want to say, and like, Nettie, please let me know. You can find me on social media too, and like send me a message, because what I'm getting is that there, like, either there might be a better apartment or something like that for you. And so if you get this one, you can make it into something that feels amazing. Yes. But it kind of feels like there might be something like better for you, or that like feels more connected for you, versus this apartment. So definitely let me know. But that's what I get. So there might be something better because there's like protection over this. Yes. Which to me feels like there's maybe room for improvement or something like that. Let me know how that feels. I'm like, is that internal or is that literally the apartment energy I'm getting? Both. Erica, are you still here? You're welcome, Nettie, you too. All right, Erica. Awesome. I see you. How will it go on my interview at the hospital? Oh, let's see. Ooh, go you, by the way. Okay. All right. Let's see where we're going here. Ooh. So I just want to share what I see. I saw the hospital, which I don't see everything. Like, I know I saw it for Nettie as well, but there was another message. But I don't always see visual forms. And very quickly for both of you, but for you specifically, I saw the hospital. So that to me places my energy in some form of a yes. And then I got really good energy. Like, I feel like there is opportunity in this one. So hopefully just know that energies can shift and change. So just have an understanding that take what I say with a grain of salt always. But the energy I'm getting is a yes, and that you have opportunity to make a really good connection somewhere along this journey, whether you've already done that or you can get to that place where you make a really good connection and it feels really good for your career. So ultimately, I'm getting a yes. I hope that happens. Just know that, oh, you're aware that it can. Yay. Okay, beautiful. I love that. Gorgeous. So I am getting a yes and a really good opportunity for like strong connections or something in it. So if for some reason it's not this one, I definitely see it for you like in your future, but I do get a yes for this one that you're asking. So hopefully that's the case. Keep me posted. Tons of love. Hi, Danielle. Oh my gosh. Hi. Let me put your name down on the list. Going through nursing school. When I'm done, I want to be already working there. Yes. Look at you go. Yes. I love that. So that's like, yes, what you're doing is working. And yes, Erica, I love that. Love it. Okay, so on my list, I have, oh, I did say I was going to close it, but I got energy again. So here we are. That's fair. Maribel, are you here? Maribel, and then Danielle, sorry. I don't know why I wrote Daniela down. Maribel, and then Danielle. Yay! Okay, let me search for your question. Oh, there it is. It's right there. It's literally right there. Okay, let's see. Will Nick reach out? Ooh, I feel a blockage. Doesn't mean it's no necessarily, but I feel a blockage right away. Strong in my stomach. I can check for you, Johanna. Technically that'll be like the kind of a deeper check-in. Okay, let me just do Maribel. So what's this blockage? Interesting. That's very interesting. Okay. So interesting. Let me work through this. Okay. Can you tell me if this resonates or not with you, Maribel? If not, don't be afraid to say no. So there's like blockage or resistance, but the forefront of the energy is like a yes. I think that they do want to. Oh shit, where'd your question go? They do want to reach out. Like, yes, I get Nick wants to reach out, and I wonder if they're like working through the courage or something to get to that, because a lot of the energy that I saw on the cards was like yes, and there was a blockage card, which is what I initially felt. So I felt their blockage, but I feel like they pushed through it to like get to reaching out to you. Oh, let me know if that makes sense. Sounds accurate. Um, well, yeah, I mean, that says a lot too, for sure. But I do get that they want to. So hopefully they can just like work up the courage or work through whatever they've convinced themselves about things, relationships in general. Hopefully they can work through that. But I do get that they want to. So keep me posted. And it does feel like a yes. And just come on, dude, get through your courage. Yes. So we'll do Danielle, and then Johanna, if you're still here, I can do a last check-in for that. And then I believe my list is closed. If anyone wants in, just let me know now. If you want to do a DM read or a question, let me know right now. Otherwise, I might close my list after Danielle and Johanna. Oh, hey, definitely. Did you change your name? Wait, I don't know if I have a feeling of we do have a great connection. Yeah, definitely keep me posted. I hope so too. I do get a feeling they will. So hopefully they do, because I really do get it. So get the courage, buddy. Yeah, I'll put you on stars and galaxies. I think I have a feeling. Okay. Danielle. Then we'll check in with Johanna. Are you here, Danielle? And then stars and galaxies. I have a feeling. Who's here? Oh, that's you. Awesome. So butterfly, is that you, Danielle? Oh, hi, Phantom. You're back. Okay. Phantom, I'll give me one moment and then I'll check in with you. Okay, perfect. Your time with Max. I mean, technically speaking, there's no such thing as wasted time, but kind of. So I get what you're saying. So, because there's always like lessons and stuff for us, but let me get to the point. It kind of feels like, so are you wasting your time with Max? I mean, my existential spiritual answer is no, because you're learning lessons and gaining insight for yourself, which is what I see here. But it does feel like there's investing energy in something that might not give back as much, which could imply like the more possible wasting time. Hey, does that make sense? Like they're kind of inviting you to invest your time with someone and things that give back to you like more than you give, if that makes sense. Let me know if that resonates or not. And don't be afraid anyone to say like it doesn't resonate. Yeah. So it kind of feels like he might not be in the space to give back to you as much as you either want, or that he like could potentially, so definitely feel it out for yourself, and choose people, places and things as much as you can for all of us that are giving back as much or more. It's hard to do sometimes, but just keep even the awareness helps. Even the awareness of that just like helps. And that's all, you know? So, I mean, that's not all, but I hope that helped. So Phantom, I'm gonna go up to Phantom, everyone, because Phantom. Hi, Karina. Okay, give me one sec. My list is a mess, everyone. One moment. Okay, so I'm gonna do because people were on the list higher up. So Phantom, Stars and Galaxies. Johanna, it'll have to be a quick check-in, and then Karina. So I'll say it again. These are all just for yes or no questions. Phantom, Stars and Galaxies, Johanna, Karina. Okie dokie, everyone. Will I have a big win on DK soon? Ooh, like Donkey Kong? Oh, you're talking Donkey Kong? Oh my gosh, what's DK? I can do it without knowing, but I'm just curious as a person. You're welcome. DraftKings, okay. Sorry, I love gaming. That's funny. Okay, let's see. Whoa. You got a bunch of cards. Let's see. Interesting. So the message is coming out. Donkey Kong was a dope game, wasn't it? It was a good game. So what's coming out is I think, bear with me on this, but I'm working through it. So like my first thing is a yes, and then it follows with like either a loss. So it's like win, loss, or it's like the win. I don't know if the win feels as big as you want it to be. That's kind of what I'm leaning more towards, is that I do get like a big win, but I think I'm wondering for you, it feels like it's maybe not as big as you would want it to be. I don't know. Yeah, or it could come forward as like win loss. So just being mindful of like when you see a win, like I know especially with money and stuff like DraftKings, if I'm thinking correctly of what it is, I could be wrong, but what I'm gathering, and if I'm wrong, just let me know, is that sometimes with these things we have such emotion around like money and stuff like that. And so just like when you have a win, take it and like see how it feels on a very like woosah level as much as possible. And if it's not enough, it's not enough. And if you feel like deeply or like this isn't enough, but if you're like, shit, I wanted to do, like that's an emotional response to it. So just like see if this big win could feel bigger than it might appear. Oh my gosh, it's so complex, but that's what I'm getting. Is that confusing, or do you know what I mean? Hi, Decio. Okay, perfect. I'm glad. Okay, so I have Stars and Galaxies, if you're still here on TikTok. Stars and Galaxies, Johanna for a quick check-in, Karina. You're welcome, Phantom. Yes. It is a good game. Melissa. Beautiful. Melissa. Well, Adam and I get into a relationship. Let's see, lovely Melissa. Let me shuffle. Whoa, that was a big chunk. Again. All right. Whoa. Interesting. So I know, right? It has been so long. It's so good to see you. Get into a relationship. Why is it talking about the past a bit here? Give me one sec with this. It's kind of giving the notion of like you can get through this. That doesn't mean you won't be in a relationship or not. It's just saying like there's a little like what I'm getting for you kind of just like oddly outside of your question. So don't worry, this is an extra thing just because it's coming through is sort of like your past doesn't define your success in the future for a relationship. So like letting go of your past, trying not to project it onto the future relationships. Okay. Oh, he's finalizing for a divorce. Interesting. So maybe he needs to do that too. I'm sure both of you, but that's very interesting why the past was there. Okay. I see. Yeah, and it does feel like it gets finalized. So yeah, so what I'm getting is yes. Will Adam and you get into a relationship? Yes. It just feels like there's so much stuff to work through. Like someone has a lot of stuff to work through. I don't know if it's him or both of you. That's fair. Relationships in life are being a human is sometimes complex, So there's no judgment here just in this space, just FYI. But yeah, it just feels like there's a lot of stuff to work through. And like it kind of feels like the yes is not dependent on working through it, but kind of like it feels like it's really important to work through on both ends, work through the ish to like really make it work and get to that yes. So it feels like there's some work involved to potentially be in the space of the yes, if that makes sense. Let me know if that makes sense. It's discreet, like it's good for playing. Oh, the other game. I see what you're saying, Decio. I think. Yeah. I think that I do get that he has feelings for you, but it just feels like there's so much stuff here for him. And I'll keep you out of it for a second because I know you have insight with yourself. Or you have like enough insight with yourself to like really step into things for yourself. For him, it just feels like there's so much stuff. So it's like the feelings are like there, but they're clouded by so much stuff. So it could just be that this moment there's so much ish that they're going through. I do see they're showing me a soccer field. I'm not sure why. I don't know if he like sees love as a game. I'm just kidding. I don't know what that is, but I see a soccer field. I'm not sure why. And I do see the battle of getting to the goal. So that could be the battle of getting to like acknowledging feelings, stepping in. There's a lot of stuff here. So it could be kind of iffy depending on, their decisions and actions, but I do get a yes. It's just like there's stuff to work through to get there. So I hope that makes sense. Melissa, did yours? Johanna, are you still here? And then I have Karina. You're welcome. Good to see you. List is closed. If anyone is just really having like this huge desire to do a DM read, we can do it off of the live. See you soon. Okay. Yeah, I don't see Johanna, so let's go right into yours, Karina. Oh, you might have typed your thing. Sorry. Let me check. Or if you want to retype, go for it, but I'll just check. After I shuffle. There you are. I see it. You might be typing it already. Hee. Got it. It's so interesting. So the first thing I felt and saw was kind of this notion of like being in the dark, which I was like, well, does that mean it's a no? Does that mean there's no communication? And it said no, it doesn't mean that there's no communication. So I'm going to just give me 1 sec to work through what the heck. Why would you be left in the dark if he is going to communicate with you? I wonder, and what I'm getting sensations towards, and let me know how this feels, Karina, is like, he might communicate with you, and it might not be exactly what you're looking for, or I don't know if like you would initiate it or something. I don't know if you would, but it feels like I'm getting a yes, but it kind of feels like not unfulfilled, but kind of like I don't really understand. Like maybe things haven't changed or something in his situation, and that doesn't feel that good for you, but there is still a form of communication that's here. So I feel like it's the kind of communication that is throwing me off. Maybe just work related. Could be. Like it could be something like that for sure. Yeah, like it's a bit like not fully like, yay. So that could be something like that. Definitely keep me posted on that. But it was a little tricky for me to work through that one, but I was like, it just feels unfulfilled to some capacity. So it could be that. Yeah, keep me posted on that. I hope that helped. Okay, everyone, I think I'm going to close my list. If anyone is really truly, if I go off here and you really want something with me on YouTube, I'm writing out where to find me on other social medias. It's literally the same name that I have here. Find me on like Instagram or TikTok with that username. You're welcome, Karina. Hi, Hannah. I know it has been a while. Hannah, I am closing my list. You can sneak in a quick yes or no question, or if you want to book a DM read, I can still do it when I'm off the live. Let me know. List is closed, everyone. Hannah, we can do a quick one if you can sneak it in. Oh, you are here, Joanna. Okay. Aw, you're so sweet. Hi. You're welcome. You're welcome. Aw, you're so sweet, Hannah. Okay. TikTok, give me one sec, Johanna. TikTok, I'm gonna say thank you and ciao. I might be stepping into these a bit more. I've had a little bit more like openness and energy to doing lives again. So we'll see how that goes. But you can always reach me via my DMs all the time. And I do daily, typically I do daily updates for readings, general readings on my page. So you can check those out. But always reach out to me if you need anything. See you TikTok, YouTube. I'll still stay here for a second. Bye, TikTok. See you. Thanks for all the gifts, everybody. Okay. Hi, Johanna. I don't know what that restriction was. Who restricted me? Fake engagement? I didn't do that. Weird. Okay, sorry. Do you want this? Let me see if I can pin this. Wait, replace pinned message. Check the pinned message. Is that what you want me to look into? Fake engagement? What the heck? That's not true. That's weird. Was there someone robotic on my page? Like, I don't know what that means. That's interesting. Oh, well. Is that the question you want at the top there? I'm going to have to log off soon. Let me know you're still here. Yes. Yay. Looking forward to seeing you too. What is going on? Is it frozen? Oh, you're here. So do you see the pinned question above? Is that what you want me to check? The 4 and 5, 14 or 15, is that what you want me to check? And then after this, I'm bumping off, everyone. Hi, Kathy. I do keep hearing, Johanna, I do keep hearing like the 4 to 5, and I keep hearing 45. So I hope it's less than 14 or 15 minutes for you because, again, as I said, things can still shift and change. Timing is so different. It's kind of hard to do timing, but I'm doing my best. I still sort of see the 45-minute mark. Hopefully it's not longer, but I do get it's going to be challenging for you, and maybe 15 minutes feels like a long time for you anyways. So, but yeah, I keep me posted, but I feel like it's going to be a bit possibly challenging. So bringing things for yourself to make yourself feel a little bit more at peace, or at least trying to do so. I'm going to be jumping off here, everyone. It's so good to see you. I will be doing lives a little bit more frequently than I have been. I haven't done them in months. I don't know if I'll do it weekly. I kind of just move with how I feel. It was very busy, and it still is very busy with one-on-ones. I love my one-on-ones, but I got a little bit of energy to come on here today. So we did. It's a little slow. So I hope that went through. If y'all want to catch me on other social media things to send messages and do some DM reads or one-on-ones, you can message me on Instagram or TikTok. I don't know if you can message here. It feels like 45. I hope it's less, and I hope it's not longer. I get around 45. I hope you're right, and I hope it's even less than that because timing is really hard. So 45 is what I get, but I hope I'm wrong. And timing's hard, so I could be wrong. So I'm going to jump off here, everyone. I'll type it in there. So sending you tons of love. And 222s on the timer. Cute. We love that. Follow me on my other platforms. I said 45. I'm a little confused. Sorry. I get 45 minutes. I don't get 14 or 15 minutes, but I hope I'm wrong. Timing is really hard. So I'm going to jump off, Johanna. If you find a way to message me, do so. But I feel like 45 minutes is what I get. Yeah. So I hope that made sense. Tons of love to everyone. And I'm going to jump off. Best of luck, sending you hugs and all the things. See you later. Bye.